Attention.
Safe? Hello, San Marcos. This is the weekly Lady Bugout Report, San Marcos News Live, where we will discuss ways that you can prepare you and yourself and your family for urban and natural disasters. Lock it in live, San Marcos. San Marcos' own weekly news report, Lady Bugout series. Lock it in live, San Marcos. Sister Survival Disaster Preparation, Lady Bugout.
That gear right back where she came from. And we'll get to the main compartment and start the show here. Alright, obviously when moving around, like this hat's only going to protect me from, you know, the rays coming at me, get my field of vision good. But a hat like this is going to be much better because it's covering all my head and providing some sun protection. So that's kind of why that's in there at the top, just, you know, long walk and everything. This really should be at the bottom, but just the way I repacked it last time, it's not top. But I'm kind of a glutton for creature comforts, so got my toothpaste, toothbrush, rolled toilet paper, and some soap. And I just kind of figure that little creature comforts will help you whenever you're, you know, out in the wilderness and haven't had a meal, say in like a day or two. But shoot, if I can just put a little water, brush my teeth, I'll feel like a normal human being, maybe. Got two spare pairs of socks, one with the inner liner and an outer one. This is like a hiking style setup. This is what you would use to reduce friction and prevent having to use that moleskin that we showed you in the first aid kit. It'll keep your feet nice and comfortable. And these are just athletic socks, so it's kind of backup plan B there. Also, you'll notice I got a spare pair of non-jeans. It's important not to use jean material because when it gets wet it doesn't dry out at all. So I used just like an old pair of BDUs I found at a surplus store for a few bucks. So that works fine for that. As far as food, got some old eFoods Directs from a 24-hour responder kit they had or something. It looks like we have cheesy chicken rice casserole. Of course, there's no actual chicken in there. It's just a bunch of artificial flavoring and whatnot, which I'm not really too keen on, but I'd rather eat than not eat, so I'm gonna go with it. Got instant potatoes and tropical fruit medley, and this you can eat on the go. It's just a resealable dehydrated fruit pouch. Moving right along. So for the food, we got to cook it, obviously. We got to cook it in something. Now I can pour boiling water in there and just shake the pouch up and it's good to go. But got to get the boiling water first. So I got a titanium Japanese steel cookware set. Got some sterno and got some more hooks and a lighter in case I lost the other hooks. I'm all about redundancy. Got some more, you know, probably more pans than I'm gonna need, but it's there, you know. If a friend is with me, I guess they better have their own food, you know. But at least I could help them cook it. Anyway, so that's kind of like the food side of things there.
I love the titanium versus...
It's so light, and I'm not a fan of the aluminum. I mean, I know Alzheimer's not going to be the biggest concern when I'm just trying to eat, but eventually if I plan on surviving this, I'd like to have my faculties intact, so go with titanium over aluminum. And if you can find stainless steel, that's just fine too. Just I'd say from the aluminum Boy Scout kit kind of stuff, that's not really good for you. And then here's the Katydin pocket, which we already discussed in one of our first videos, but I just thought I'd show everybody again in case they missed it. And this guy is the indestructible, awesome water filter that I want to have whenever I'm trying to get this water to drink. So that's that guy right there. And here's the Gerber knife I was telling you about. As you notice, Gerber brand seems to be pretty common in my bag. I grew up with it. It was one of my first knives at Boy Scouts, and they've always made a quality product, so I've seen no reason to keep them out of my bag now. But one of the nice features I like about this particular knife is called the LMF2, and it has 3 little holes, and that's just so you can put your parachute cord through it and lash it down to a pole, and you can turn it into a spear if you needed to, so you can go fishing, you know, spear fishing, whatever. I mean, there's just all kinds of possibilities. And it has a built-in knife sharpener, so I thought that was pretty cool. And so just all around tough, useful knife. And I guess on the food side, I also keep peanut butter around because you can eat it while walking, doesn't require any preparation, so that's pretty swell. Crank flashlight, don't want to have to worry about charging batteries, you know, at night, you know, just moving around my little makeshift campsite, that would be useful. Also have a towel, because I watch too much South Park and Towelie's awesome and don't want to forget to bring a towel. So that's that. And, well, actually, I guess you could go Hitchhiker's Guide at that. Anyway, but this guy right here is the radio, and this is one key thing I don't have in here, but I want to make clear that if you get any kind of radio for your survival bag, get a pair of headphones so that you don't have to blast this thing full volume up to your ear, like kind of advertising to everyone around you where you're at. That way you could at least kind of huddle under a tree, listen to see if, you know, FEMA's got their whole thing going over the Clear Channel station. Maybe you'll at least know where not to go. If they say come to this center at Northwest location, you know, okay, well, I want to go southeast, like by FEMA. That could be useful. But again, you know, I'm not sure that people are going to be trolling for you. However, if it's a crisis, there's probably people with nothing, and they're going to look for people with anything, even if it's just something as silly as a backpack. And, yeah, there's another little cook stove I've got here, Swedish cook stove. It's just pretty much a can of sterno with a little aluminum cook tray on it, and comes with some matches, but, I mean, yeah, and then you just puncture this little thing, and it's petroleum or whatnot, lights right up. But yeah, that's the contents of my bug out bag, and hopefully I won't have to find out if it works anytime soon, but the way the Gulf oil spill is going, I'm glad I have it.
And you would consider this a 3-day, a 72-hour bug out bag, Stephen?
I don't know, I wish I could get more kinds of food in there, and I probably can, but yeah, I would feel comfortable if I had to make 3 days with just this. I would ration out what little food, I mean, I guess just a can of peanut butter and the food I got there, I could make it last for 3 days for sure. And definitely as long as I'm around water, no problem. So yeah, I would call this a 72-hour bag pretty comfortably.
Rock on. It's awesome, Stephen.
Yeah.
Thank you. You said you had, let's review one, you had the punching side and the fixing side. I always thought that was a neat principle.
Yeah, actually, one of my roommates came up with that term. He saw me working on my bug out bag one day and he said it, and I just thought that was too funny, so I'm sharing that with y'all now. But looking at it from the back side, this would be on my right side, and this would be on my left side. Now, the reason I have equipment like the quick clot on the left side, or excuse me, the right side, just because that's the side I'm holding my firearm. And, you know, I'm a left-handed person, but I'm a right-handed shooter. I'm capable of shooting left-handed. But if you have to reload, it's better to reach on your left side, pull out the magazine, come across, and slam it home. So this is why these are on the left side. It's just, you know, if you're a left-handed shooter, you would want them over here. It's just all about making it convenient. And I love the zippers because they're big and easy to grasp. I feel like I could grab it in time, especially if it's secured right there. So, And as you may have noticed as well, these are large magazines. Each one of these contains 13 rounds of ammunition for a 40 caliber Glock. So if I have to use more than one of these and reload, I'm already in a really, really, really bad situation. And it's not likely to end well for me anyway, or the other person. Like, it's just going to be ugly all the way around. So if I have to reload, then that's going to be pretty amazing. But hopefully just don't need any of that. It's there just because, you know, there's that 1% of humans, but hopefully I don't need any of that, and it's just dead weight. But it's there.
All right. Rock on, Stephen. Thank you.
Yeah.